handed. That's Israel. God says, why do you pray when your hands are so filled with blood? All you do is proclaim you're guilty. All you do is incite my wrath. Brothers and sisters, if you think, well, I go to church, I worship God, I go through the motions, I go through these certain ceremonies, I go through these certain rituals, and I'm fine, realize this, that doesn't buy you anything before God. In fact, all that can do is condemn you. Going through the motions doesn't please God. All it does is make you more guilty. That's all it does. And it reminds us exactly what Isaiah declares, that even our good deeds, our deeds are like what? Filthy rags. The best you can give God is filth. The best you can give God is filth. And this raises a question, a very important question. We know as believers, we should know that the best we can give God is filth. Our best day only condemns us in and of itself. And our worship is failing, and then we have sin, deliberate, flagrant rebellion against God, deserving of death. All we have is condemnation. We are not just those who feel worthless, we are worthless. We are not just who feel rejected, we ought to be rejected. We are not just those who feel inadequate, we are those who are inadequate. We are not just those who feel like we fall short, we have fallen short. So here's the question. How in the world can God take people whom he should by all rights hate and love them? How can God take people whom he should discard and hold them close? How can God take people like he talks about in Isaiah 49 and 50, leading up to the passage that we are in, and says, my servant will be victorious, he will redeem you, he will bring you out, he will bring you to me. Where is this writ of divorce? You are mine, I will love you. How can he say that when we are that bad? And we ask these questions here, but sometimes we ask them in our room late at night when we've sinned again and again and again, and we reflect on our day and we are so discouraged. We're demoralized. How can anyone? How could God ever love me? How could I ever come to him? It's a good question. That's the question Isaiah is even raising in his book by the very tension that we just discussed. And that is where Isaiah 50 verse 4 comes in. That is where this middle child passage, one so often forgotten, comes in. It's the hinge on